Well, hello. Good afternoon. We're in a great, of course. Right. Great afternoon. Right. So, I have to fix this camera because I swear it was looking like I was looking this way. And I'm like, I thought I was looking straight, but whatever. Yeah, it's all the camera angles. Because I'm looking like I'm looking over there, but it makes me look cockeyed, kind of, sort of. Right. But, yeah, so what's going on this afternoon? I hear people want to discuss obsession, right? And we're not talking about the cologne. My eyes, ugh, irritated. No, it's not. It's just a piece of skin get to itching, and you like, really? Everything start itching when you're recording, right? Because what do people do? Right, exactly. So my tea is so good. I put 2 scoops of sugar in it, like little, level teaspoons, 2 teaspoons, right? And it's just right. You could taste the blueberries and everything, the blueberry flavor and everything. It's really good. I like it. So I'm gonna be making my own blueberry tea from now on. I make my own. Yeah, remember I make my own kinds of teas anyway. But so obsession. I mean, obsession is never healthy. It's never good. It's never cool. And it's something serious. It should be taken seriously. A infatuation, an interest, um, that's one thing. But when you seeing a person around you that you've not really told no, or because somebody could be looking at you to try and come and figure out to talk to you or figure out things that you like, or maybe even really do be trying to catch your attention. And then there's other things, right? You didn't tell the person no, and they all up on you. Still, you still seeing them any and everywhere. Right? That obsessions is not cool. What you supposed to do? First of all, I would make people aware. Right? Don't tell this person nothing about me. Right? For what? And get a restraining order. Why not? You gotta protect yourself. Like, yo, this person, I don't know this person, but they're always around me. Right. I don't know what the stipulations are to get one, but you're going to give me one. I ain't leaving the station without one. I don't care what nobody say, right? Because I need to have rights to tear this person ass up, right? I really, since I'm saying, I'm looking this way, but I'm looking at myself, right? Maybe it's yeah, it got to be that, right? So, I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to get me that piece of paper because if I have to hurt that person outside of my home, I need to have that piece of paper saying, okay, because for me, that piece of paper is for outside of my house. Because if you violate me at the crib, oh, it's on the popping. But if I see you out in public, right, and I can see you about to come and violate me, I need to have that paper to, right, defend myself. But, I mean, I've never had an obsession, so I don't know anything about that. No, you know what? Obsessions start from crushes. Crushes are you feeling the person who you can't never have, and you know you ain't never gonna be able to have them, right? And for me, crushes are for right. That should have stayed with the star on the TV, right? Not bringing that into your crib, right? Because right, crushes, right? To me, crushes lead to obsessions. They do, right? If you know this person and you approach them and they diss you and say no, that breaks your heart. It hurts your feelings, right? So now you're crushed, and but you still feel for this person, but you might be mad at now you mad or whatever, right? I really don't want to go into the what is it, etymology of obsessions, right? How they occur and stuff, because you know better than to be following a person. You know better than to be in a person's garbage. You know better than to be on a person's street, riding by. You know better than that, right? You know better, right? So it's not nothing that somebody has to sit here and talk to you about. You just know better. And if somebody's talking to you about, yo, right, then apparently you may have some unhealthy attachment to a person. If somebody has to speak to you about it, right? So, I don't know. I swear, but it's the light that makes it look like my eye is going that way. Because I'm like, what is up? Right. I may have to turn. What is it? I don't know. Don't care. It's not that serious. I could care less what it looked like. Right. At this point. Right. It's not even that serious. So Mother's Day. Tomorrow. Happy Mother's Day, dear ladies. Dear stand-in mothers. Right. You are greatly appreciated. You know, aunts, ladies in the neighborhood, ladies at school, the lunch lady, you know, librarian. You know, people don't even go to these places no more. A library. Do people still even go to the library? And I'm guilty. I'm not. I haven't, because our biggest library is downtown. And I don't know. Is it even still there at the galleries? I don't even know. But I used to love going to the library up the street from my house. I mean, that library's been there since I was a little kid. And I always just went there. That was the library I always went to. But, I don't know. I donated to education the other day. Illiteracy. I said, wow, they still donate to illiteracy? Right. She said, but they're back to donating. Right. Right, because before it was like kids, some type of kids awareness or stuff like that. But yeah, now they're trying to get back with illiteracy. I mean, it's too many adults that do not know simple words, do not know how to use words. Right. Right. I can correlate and I can coincide. Right. A lot of words are interchangeable for me because America don't even use them right, if you ask me. Right. America tell you how to use words and then they don't even use them. Right. Right. And then they say, well, tomato, tomato. If you say so. Right. And I'm not saying how people say words, right? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying how, you know, damn well, saying it that way, that's not the correct meaning. Saying it the other way is the correct meaning. But nope, America's hell bent on saying certain things that way. Doesn't make sense to me. So, right. But I can make things fit jointly together. Right. There's always a breakdown on how something can fit together. Correlate or coincide. Right. See, you always look for a correlation of things. I look all around it. Right. They're both blue. Let's put them together. I mean, not. Right. This tea is so good. It tastes like I'm eating a crisp apple. That's how good it is. Like I'm eating a crisp apple. It's crispy. It's fresh and crispy. Even though I use frozen blueberries, it's fresh and crispy. These blueberries, I don't know where they came from, but oh my goodness, they taste like almost as good as fresh blueberries, right? I mean, they have a little added sugar, not a lot. Excuse me. Damn. But, right. But they, I told you asthma is coming out. Right. It's about to be asthma attacks. And I've been doing that a lot lately. So, it's set it off time. Yes. It's been happening. I don't talk about the end of days for the simple fact that it's doom and gloom. And that's not my fate. So, I don't talk about it. I let the people whose fate it is talk about it. I've made people aware. And that's it. Right. Then I let them know. I say, look at your behavior. That's why you have the doom and gloom. Look at your behavior. You don't know how to stop. In order for you to physically stop your behavior, you have to be shot and killed. Right. That's why you have your doom and gloom. Because somebody has to physically shoot and kill you for you to stop. You can't just stop attacking a person. You can't just stop harassing a person. You have to be physically restrained or killed to stop harassing a person. Right. So now that's why you get the doom and gloom. And I'm not going to tell people that. I'm not going to reiterate that. I'm not going to repeat that. Right. That's for people to understand. It should be understood. If all this is not understood by now, then it's not going to, because they don't want to. Right. They are willing. They are not willing. They are choosing to shut out anything that makes sense. So whatever. Right. It don't stop my salvation. Right. You wilding out. You calling me a hypocrite. You trying to figure out whether or not you should follow me. First of all, you're wrong for that. You should follow God, right? I'm not a preacher. Go to church, right? And don't follow your preacher. Follow God. Your pastor and your preacher is there to teach you and preach to you and let you know who God is, right? You're not supposed to follow your pastor, right? Why aren't you supposed to follow your pastor? Because a lot of them are wolves, right? They're wolves. A lot of them up in that church are wolves, right? So that's why you shouldn't follow your pastor. That's why a lot of times when I went to certain churches, I was like, all right, I won't go back there. And I was just going as a visitor, right? Right. I've been to churches like, this is like a mini covenant, right? So I don't mess around. Yes, today is lamping gonna be easy, right? People have learned how to relax, right? People realize that when they went to go and relax, it became a I gotta finish this up session versus a relax session. I gotta think about this and get aggravated. So a lot of people realized by the time they were done relaxing, they were more pissed off than they was before they went to go relax, right? Because they had time to think and they did too much overthinking. They didn't do any relaxing. They did too much doing. They didn't do any chilling. So I have been teaching people how to relax. Right. I've been teaching people with little lessons on how to go and relax. Right. So this weekend, it's all about that. It's going to be easy to relax this weekend. As long as you shut out your externals. Right. As long as you don't have externals. Right. You can easily relax in your own personal private space. Why can't you? When you're at your own house, there is no reason why you shouldn't be able to relax. If you can't relax at your own house, there is an intrusion and an invasion. And those things need to get the hell up on out your way immediately. Right. That's where you need to start setting boundaries and putting your foot down. Right. If you can't never chill at your own house. Right. But oh yeah. It was funny. It was like, y'all so stupid. Y'all nitpick at everything. Now I had switched my pillows around because sitting in one spot. Right. You got to rotate your pillows. I rotate my pillows. Remember I told you when Raffaello first came back into the picture, he burnt my sofa. Right. Smoking. He dropped. Yeah. So that's a little burn hole. Oh well, get over it. Ain't the first time you seen one. So it's a burn. It's an ash hole. Right. It's an ash hole. So yeah, it's just a little burn. So if I get up, you'll see it again. Right. Get over it. Right. I mean, I was gonna say it, I don't know. I miss doing lives with when I first was doing them in the beginning. It was calm. It was chill. People was relaxed. Right. So I just announced what I'm gonna do. Us and the people, we do what we do. We set up. We chill with each other, and then I record. Right. I'm not sitting here by myself. No, I have people with me. Right. I just record it. Right. That's all. I don't know. Yeah, I had to change it to scales because I didn't want any affiliation. You know, people were saying, well, Libras. No, it's not. I just told you, it wasn't about the actual sign. It's about the imbalance. And that's what the Libra represents, the scale. So that's why I say, you know what, let me change it to scales so that there's no mess concerning that any longer. Because, right, I'm 44 years old. I'm going to say it again. I am a grown woman. I'm going to say it again. I don't do cat fights. I don't do tit for tat. If you want to see me, yo, let's knuckle up. But I don't do cat fights. I don't do tit for tat. Every time you say something, now I'm going to say something or I'm going to do something. No. Like I said, knuckle up. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Right. That's what I live by. Knuckle up or shut the fuck up. And seeing how people not going to knuckle up, that's why I tell you all the time, shut the fuck up. And I don't have no problems telling you that. Right. Don't harass me and then want to hide from me. Are you crazy? Don't harass me and call me to the fight, but you not showing up. You just all on TV talking trash. Right. And I'm not pointing nobody else specific. I'm talking about all of these motherfuckers. Right. They got a problem with me. Knuckle up or shut the fuck up. And I mean, stop doing little shit to me too. Need to shut the fuck up with that too. When I say shut the fuck up, I mean stop doing little tit for tat shit to me too. Like my icon and stuff, shut the fuck up with that. Right. Making it take forever for my uploads, yo, shut the fuck up with that. Right. Right. Shut the fuck up with any action that's negative towards me. Shut your fucking mouth because you're not going to knuckle up, and shut your fucking actions the fuck up because you still ain't going to knuckle up. Right. None of y'all gonna get buck. You use that shit to come at me. Silly. That's very silly. So what I'm gonna do is yeah, we gonna smoke too. And for those that's concerned, I told y'all, I have a dispensary. I have doctors, I have scientists, I have botanists, I have all kinds of stuff. And my son, right, Dima, is definitely excellent with growing the reefer. My weed don't have THC in it, right? My weed doesn't have anything in it that is going to hook my children, affect my children, anything. I am Native American. I do not like to take pills and stuff. They were putting my medication in my weed. Thank you. They were growing specific medication. Right. They were growing my medication. Right. So I don't buy street weed. My weed comes from, right, strictly from the maker. Right. Right. Once it's grown, it's flown. Right. It's my medication. I don't take pills. There was no cure for coronavirus or whatever. So with that being stated, all right, I use natural stuff. My reefer is medication. I told y'all that. And you don't see my eyes red. You don't hear me talking all slow. You don't hear me slurring. Right. So for anyone who's concerned about that, you already know I don't be high at all. Right. It's medication. It is. And like I said, I'm Native American. We use all kinds of herbs. So you don't know what I'm doing. Right. Right. I'm Madridian. We have old ways of doing stuff. Right. So with that being stated, me being Native American, Madridian, Costa Rican, I'm doing everything natural. I don't need you to tell me anything because the drug is a synthetic thing. Right. You don't know what the hell that is. But I do know exactly what my herbs are. Thank you. So with that being stated, and I've never ever done any other drug in my life. I've already stated that cigarettes were my only addiction. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Right? Newport 100s was my addiction. I don't smoke Newport anything. Right? So right. It's my medication. But in my beer, yes, I can drink beer. I don't drink malt liquor, right? I don't drink malt liquor. So my beer is not bad either, right? Beer is cleansing. Thank you so much, right? And with that being stated, I barely drink 8 ounces of beer when you see me sitting here, right? So with that, I don't care how big the bottle is, right? So with that being stated, you all have a wonderful afternoon. I'll probably come back. I don't know what I'll be doing today. As far as reads or something, I don't know if there'll be podcasts mostly or not. But, it's all good on our end. Right. It's excellent. It's beautiful. We're all relaxed. We're all chilling. 144 is older than I am. They're not younger than me. You didn't just find out you're 144. There's no such thing. 144 is born 144 knowing they are 144. Because these people are cultivated in different countries to be the illest ever. For who? Me. Right. 144 is the Knight Templars. So, right, nobody just finds out they're 144 unless you're being a copycat. So that's what I needed to state. 144 is older than I am. I'm 44 years old. 144 is older than I am. And they are all trained in arts, martial arts. They are all trained in weapons. They are all trained in different languages. They all are billionaires or better. Right. So if you're not a billionaire or better, you're definitely not 144. Right. 144's family doesn't act like sorry whores. Right. Silly ass dudes. Right. What's the point of being God's chosen but still acting like a piece of shit? Right. 144 is a group of people who were born specifically for war. They were born specifically to make sure God's daughter is well taken care of while she's on earth. So that's why I'm the baby. 144 are my sitters. You understand what I'm saying? Right. I'm the baby, and 144 is some older cousins and aunties and babysitters. You feel me? Right. So nobody is younger than me or my age that's 144. Understand that. So I've come to this. People can call themselves what they like. They can say they are what they like, and it's a beautiful thing if you so choose. But the reality is not your fantasy, right? The reality is not your fantasy. So it's okay. Just don't get caught up in your own little fairy tale land, right? Get out your rabbit hole. Have a go.